So, back for another Believe in Boyt, the first one of Generation 9. It's good to say that again. So I am now going to be climbing the ladder with some of these Pokemon that I have done some guides for. All 6 of these Pokemon, I have a guide on my channel if you are wondering how they are built. They are exactly the same as they were in the guide, so if you are curious, go and check them out. The team ID is up in the corner for the rental if you wanted it. So that will be in the description as well as a paste of the team. I am now going to be releasing the teams that I'd use on the Believe in Boyts. I didn't tend to previously, because I was competing, and I'm one of the people that don't like to be scouted at all, so I don't release any EV spreads or anything like that, but I am most likely trying to commentate for the majority of the season, if I am able to, so then I don't have as much to hide, so here you go. Here's some teams. Where is the best music? It's going to be... Where is it? No, not Area 0 Pokemon, that's rubbish. So, didn't quite get there in time, but... Anyway, here we go. First battle of Generation 9. Okay. I like the Dragapult giving a fast mode to the team. Scarlet is looking pretty nice. So long as it doesn't take the Dragapult on outside of Trick Room. Water Toadscrawl is looking good. So I reckon I'm going to lead with the Toadscrawl. Baxcalibur is pretty decent as well. Yeah, I'm going to lead Toadscrawl Baxcalibur. I will have Skeledirge, and then it's just the last one. I'm leaning towards Taurus just as a fire resist. I think that makes sense. Given that there's Psychic Terrain, Tinkerton's Fake Out won't help stalling out the Psychic Terrain. And the Trick Room, Killer Wattrel, I don't need to go fast, because I'm generally faster anyway. So, yeah, this seems okay to me. Are they going to go fast mode with Indeedee and just follow me Dragon Dance? / spam all the choice moves that Dragapult could have as well? Yeah, this isn't the best music. Okay, let's just follow me Trick Room then. So, definitely could turn into Water type on the... Yeah, Water type seems pretty reasonable here, because then I don't risk any of the Fire-type moves coming out. Might be preemptive to do that, but I think this is still somewhat reasonable. It could turn into a Grass-type Armarouge. Yeah, I'm going to Spore the Indeedee, and I'm going to Dragon Dance. The next turn I'm going to most likely Protect and Trick Room. Might have been a good idea to just immediately Trick Room, calling them to Trick Room, but then that goes pretty badly if they don't. So, Spore should be fine. With the Water typing, I should survive anything, unless they are going for Grass Terror and Energy Ball. I have seen a few Grass-type Armarouges, but just a helping hand for now, so I am surviving. Pretty sure that Baxcalibur can take this, because I'm a reasonably bulky one. Just Heat Wave. Oh, and I dodged with one of them. No, that's the one I wanted! I wanted the +1. But that's not the worst, unless they're safety goggles. They are safety goggles. Okay. Wonderful. Right, so now, theoretically, my Baxcalibur is going to be strong enough to KO them. So I'm going to Spore the Armarouge this time. I know that safety goggles is not there. And Icicle Spear should theoretically be strong enough to KO the Indeedee at +1. It would have been lovely if I got hit by that Heat Wave. I'd have taken a lot of damage, but I would have got my Thermal Exchange. So, that would have been lovely. If this doesn't KO the Indeedee, that's a bit awkward. I might need 5 hits. If I only get 4. With my loaded dice, it's guaranteed... Oh, I need 5. 50% chance. I need 5. Go on. Loaded dice, 50%. Oh. Nice. Well done, Baxcalibur. No, it wasn't strong enough. No. Oh, I got faked out. I just needed a tiny bit more damage. Which I did not get. But now I can protect Trick Room. Because Toadscrawl hasn't taken too much. Toadscrawl, that is. I could just... Actually, I could go on the offensive with Baxcalibur because I have not taken any damage. I think that's probably actually quite reasonable to do. And I will get the chip into Armarouge if I can. Because I dodged, I'll take the Helping Hand Heat Wave. And I'll get +1 attack, so I'll be +2. Assumingly it's Heat Wave. No, it's Expanding Force. I should survive, right? if you are interested in any of my EVs, then go and check out the guides that's on my channel right now. Because my EVs are pretty busted. It's a shame it wasn't a heat wave. It's a good thing I dodged the heat wave, I guess, in the end, afterwards. But this should put it in range of Earth Power. So now I can go for Icicle Spear. Oh, nice crit. And I got the 5 again. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely in range of Earth Power unless they Terrestrialize. So, assumingly I outspeed them with the Toast Crawl. But there's the reversal of the Trick Room. So now I can go for Earth Power into the Armor Rouge. I can go for Icicle Spear into the Ndidi. Only a fast Armor Rouge would make this bad. And if it is a fast Armor Rouge, that is quite bad. But no Dynamax. Dynamax? Oh, Generation 8 brain. Come on, we're Terrestrializing. No Terrestrializing. What am I talking about? Forget about Generation 8. That sucked. Oh, only one hit. That's rubbish. But this KOs. Easily. And now I'm in a very reasonable position indeed. Assumingly they have Torkoal and... what was the other things? If they have Dragapult in the back, that's a bit awkward because this Excalibur does not outspeed a Dragapult. That would be annoying if they got Dragapult. Mimikyu is okay, because I can break one of the things with... It's King Gambit. Okay, nice. So then... I can just double into the Mimikyu, right? That will surely KO. Because at least 3 hits of Icicle Spear are going to hit the Mimikyu. So I'm going to double into it. They can't Shadow Sneak, they can't Sucker Punch. So this seems pretty reasonable. They have Protect on Mimikyu, that's the worst case, but that is incredibly uncommon. Can't even remember what I had in the back as well. What did I have? Skeledirge. If there's no Trick Room, then that beats the King Gambit. And Taurus might intimidate the King Gambit. That could be a bit awkward, but... Oh, here comes the Terrestrialization. What's it going to be? It's on the King Gambit, that's fine. And it's Fairy. That makes sense. Fairy is a good Terrestrialization on the King Gambit. That would usually, to me, indicate that it is a Assault Vest one. But... Nice Icicle Spear, being better than Icicle Crash here because it breaks the disguise, and at least 3, hopefully 4, are going to hit the Mimikyu. Not even needed. And Loaded Dice is awesome because guaranteed 4 hits. Oko's the Mimikyu, perfect. Won't do as much damage now. That's so Assault Vested. But yes, Terra Blast, that will KO my Excalibur. This is fine. I can just go into Taurus. I can't close combat anymore. It's a fairy type. Is the Psychic Drain disappearing? Yes, it is. So, I can definitely break through this. What is the best way of doing it? I think it is going Skeledirge first, because I don't want to intimidate it while I can help it. And I can Rage Powder and Torch Song. Do I even need Rage Powder? Is it worth just going for Spore, actually? I think I should just go for Spore, because if they let me Spore, then I definitely win. So, I will go for that. Yep, Sucker Punch the Toast Crawl was not going to work, so this is a guaranteed win now. So now I am +2 with my Skeledirge, because I do have the Throat Spray item. So, +1 from Torch Song, and then +1 from Throat Spray. So now I am +2. Very nice combination. So that went pretty well. I guess the Heat Wave dodge was quite fortunate looking back, because I would have been in range of that Expanding Force, for sure. But then I would have been +1 attack on top of what I'd already been. So then I would have KO'd the Ndidi. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. But that was a pretty good first game. I didn't quite get to the good music again. Couldn't find it. It's the, what's it, Peony music? That's the best one. Oh, Dondozo. Right, fair enough. Okay, another Dragapult. Well, that's quite funny. Because my Excalibur does not outspeed. I can definitely go Kilowattrel here. If they're not Clear Amulet on the Dondozo, Kilowattrel becomes quite a good Dondozo counter because you can just Feather Dance it. If they do have Clear Amulet, whoops. So, Kilowattrel and... Toadscroll looks good. Don't know if I need to lead Kilowattrel and Toadscroll. That's a bit passive on the, like, supportive side. My Skeledirge is not unaware on this team. It usually would be, but I've got Feather Dance and Area Impulse on Kilowattrel, so I wanted that to affect Skeledirge's damage that it's taking. Yeah, I think I might even go to Toadscroll here. Seems a bit weird. I do want Batcalibur for sure. Because Batcalibur can hit Dondozo in and out of its Dragon Terror if it terrors itself. And then probably Taurus. Yeah, I'm going to go Taurus. Because that can intimidate the Dondozo as well, unless they are clear amulets. If they are clear amulets, then whoops. That's going to be the theme of this. That's a cool picture. Was that a shiny Roaring Moon? I think that was a shiny Roaring Moon. That looked pretty cool. Interesting going with Tatsugiri and Dragapult. Will they be U-turning out? I will attempt to Tailwind. Unless it's Scarf on the Tatsugiri, then I would not be able to. But I can theoretically Spore into the Dragapult slot. No, they're going for this. Okay. I was faster than the Dragapult. That was unexpected. But now my Kilowattrel is going to be charged, so its Electroball next turn will have very good attack. Are they U-turning themselves? They better be safety goggles. Like, you really better be safety goggles. If you're not, what are you doing? And to be fair, if they are safety goggles, I can Feather Dance them. So, are they Black Sludge or are they Toxic Orb? On the Tatsugiri, that is. They are not safety goggles. That was a very strange play. Black Sludge? Yeah, it's Black Sludge. So they get the switch into the Flamigo. But that's okay. It's a bit of a shame I'm not Thunderbolts, I'm Electro Ball, because they're going to be +2 speed as well, so the Electro Ball won't be as strong. So it might be worth considering just going for Electro Ball into the Dondozo. It will do reasonable damage, and Terra's... No, I don't want to Terra, because I want to Terra with the... Yeah, I want to Terra with the Baxcalibur. So I'm going to Electro Ball the Dondozo, and I will attempt to Spore, and if they Brave Bird recoil themselves into range of... How much does this do with a charged? Whoa! Kilowattrel! What is that? That's the power of wind power there. That was crazy damage. Look at that. That was great. Alright, so they are Brave Birding, but that's a lot of recoil coming their way. So... That was huge recoil. It's probably worth going into Taurus here because that damage onto Dondozo is brilliant. I can... What item's that? Leftovers? Okay. Yeah, Wave Crash won't KO the Flamigo, but it will intimidate it. Because Taurus definitely outspeeds, so I'll go with Taurus. I will... I will still Electro... Because Wave Crash won't KO the Flamigo, will it? It will the next turn, but... Yeah, Electro Ball because it's asleep, and it could stay asleep. I could Terrestrialize the Taurus to get an extra powerful Wave Crash, but I will not. I want the Terrestrialization for the Baxcalibur. Nice and strong. So that was a +2 special defense Dondozo, and it was 2 shots by Kilowattrel. Very good. Very good. And I've still got one more turn of Tailwind, right? So I can just double into this Flamigo quite comfortably. And then my Terrestrial Baxcalibur beats the Dragapult, because I just Terrestrialize into Electric and Oko it back. They can't Oko me. So only a double Protect would be bad here. But I think that it's still the correct play to just double into the Flamigo. So I will still do the same thing. This combination surely still KOs, even with the +2 defenses. The Electro Ball's probably only 60 base power, but that's still super effective. Like, it's basically cancelled out by the +2 special defense, and then there's Life Orb Wave Crash coming their way, so come on. Flamigo's not got the greatest of defenses. Just don't get a double protect, please. That would be less than ideal. Oh, Terastal. What is it? It's on the Flamigo. Does it resist something? It's fighting. Okay, so so they get rid of the super effectiveness of the Electro Ball. That's fair enough. Come on, Taurus. Be strong. Nice. Very nice. So that's surely game over then, because Baxcalibur beats the Dragapult one-on-one. If I can Terrastallize them, they can't. And even if they can, I think I just still definitely win 1v1. So, that was good. So a lot of people have been using competitive on Kilowattrel. That is a huge example of why wind power, in my opinion, might be better than competitive on Kilowattrel. That was like 99% to the Dondozo that had its boosts. Like, that's pretty ridiculous. Oh yeah, I outsped the Dragapult, of course I did. I forgot I did. So that means that this Wave Crash is going to hit Dragapult, and we'll see how much it does. And if Kilowattrel survives, here's another powered Electro Ball. That's good damage. Like, Taurus is pretty strong. Dragon Darts to KO both? Because with all the recoil, it should KO both. Just Dragon Claw, okay. I'm not sure I like Dragon Claw over Dragon Darts, because, like, that's Dragapult's main thing. But there we go. And just in case they are Dragon Claw and Dragon Darts and get a critical hit or anything like that, I outspeed with the Tailwind, don't I? There's no point. I might as well just Icicle Spear. But then I might as well show off the Terrastalization of the Baxcalibur. And I want to see Raging Bull if they let me. They don't let me. Oh well, that was a pretty good way of beating Dondozo. Just use Kilowattrel with Electro Ball. And then it nearly just one-shots. I found the best music. It's called Team Star Boss, which makes sense. So, Team Star Boss, definitely the best one. Okay, Dondozo and Lilycole. Okay. Let's see how it is. Now, can Toadscruel as a water type survive a Leaf Storm from Lilligant? I feel like it can. I'm going to go Baxcalibur and Toadscruel. I think that covers a lot of things that can happen. I will bring Skeledirge. Will I bring Skeledirge? Because I can't hit the Garganicle very well unless they Grass type. It only does well against the Lilycole. And I'm planning to beat the Lilycole with Baxcalibur, so... Taurus is still good. And I think I will bring Kilowattrel, actually, because they don't have Trick Room. No, they don't have Trick Room, so I will bring Kilowattrel. Might just lead with Kilowattrel and Electro Ball Torkoal immediately, actually. Yeah, I'm going to lead with Baxcalibur and Kilowattrel. And I will have Toadscruel and Taurus in the back. Rip Tinkerton. It will get its moment, but not against Dondozo and not against Sun. So which one? Neither of them. So this is going to be Explosion, isn't it? They're going to explode next to their Tatsugiri that's enduring. So I can just go for Tailwind. I don't have my Skeledirge, so I can't switch that in, but I can protect on the Explosion. Yeah, so I can Tailwind. I can protect. Because that's surely what's happening, right? Like, I've seen this before. I've seen this before, so they're going to explode. So, that's fine. Because Garganical is the strongest explosion we have in the format. Driftblim is unfake-outable, but with 10 less attack. But Garganical's the strongest explosion, so this clearly indicates explosion, so I'm not going to fall for that with the Excalibur. Is that normal gem? That's normal gem, fair enough. And then, are they Toxic Orb? They gotta be Toxic Orb, they can't be Black Sludge. Because they can't KO themselves this turn. Has to be Toxic Orb. Yeah, there you go. But we've seen how much the Kilowattrel can do to Dondozo. We've seen it already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, based on what I saw in the previous game, I probably wouldn't have done this otherwise, is I am going to Terrestrialize with my Excalibur, and I will go for Electro Ball and Icicle Spear, and that covers Water and Dragon. I could Terrestrialize the Kilowattrel based on the previous damage, but Electro Ball and Terrestrialized Icicle Spear in Dondozo. And if they turn into a dragon, then I am now super effective with my Icicle Spear. If they don't turn into a dragon, then I'm super effective with my Electro Ball, and we saw how much that did previously. So, this should theoretically cover a lot of things that can happen. They did not Terrestrialize, and it's an Oko, so I could have just gone for Dragon Dance. Amazing, amazing. I need to do that calc afterwards, because that is very close to being able to one-shot. Like, wow, go Kilowattrel. Like, who needs competitive? Look at that wind power. Look how strong that Electro Ball is. I definitely stand by my reasoning of wind power is better than competitive. Like, competitive is a good ability, and it will be good. You can definitely get to it. Look at that Fluigo without the boost. Thunderbolt is reasonable. Because it's consistent, and when it's competitive, you don't have to have Tailwinded to get the boost. So, but yeah, look at that damage. That was pretty ridiculous. I mean, Kilowattrel. I wasn't expecting that to be the star, but fair enough.